What up with it, y'all? It's your boy Derek Domo. Coming up to y'all with another update, letting y'all know how a couple things been going. I know I haven't made a video in a while, partially because I got a lot going on. This is 26 weeks on T. Voice update / a bunch of different changes. Now, a lot of y'all might notice my voice is deeper, and so many of my family members have told me that. I don't know if it gets deeper because it's darker or whatever the case is, but I'm definitely digging this shit. Alright, I also want y'all to know this is 6.5 months, 6 months and a half, 26 weeks, however you want to chop it up, however many seconds. This video is a lot. It's a lot compact like every other video. I also want to let y'all know that it's kind of hard making a video every month because I don't want to make y'all feel like I'm only doing videos about my physical changes. You know what I mean? And now too much is really going on. Like, in the beginning, it was like I'm anxious to take my shot, my therapy stuff going on. Like, you know what I mean? I'm anxious to get the ball rolling. Now I'm like half into the situation and I'm trying to I don't want to say half, but like three, whatever you want to call it. Like I'm almost there to getting half. And if I get my top surgery, then I feel like boom, I'm almost there. The last little bit would be my bottom. And like I'm at a little awkward stage right now where I'm just like, I'm going through some stuff, so I don't want y'all to feel like it's just all physical, you know what I mean? I kind of want to give y'all updates on my life, some of the other little things, mental changes, surgery, let y'all know about my personal pages. Y'all can hit me up, my T levels, my costs, my insurance, like everything that, I try to throw all of that into one video. Everybody, I hope y'all having a happy holidays and everything like that. Like I say, hit me up. I'm personal. I'm down. I'm open to talk to a lot of different trans guys. I stay up to date with a lot of different other ones so that we can all just stay in touch. Because a lot of other people that I've watched their videos have inspired me to want to do videos. So other people who are just now starting or just now coming out or whatever the case is and want to reach out to me, whatever stage they are in their transition, they look at my videos for a sign so they can see how my personal stuff was going on for them. You know what I mean? And I want them to also know how it was for me because first, if it wasn't for all the other trans guys that were coming out and doing their transition, I would have never stepped forward to me doing what I want to do. You know what I mean? I would have never took off and started doing my stuff because they videos helped me and inspired me and gave me a little lift and let me know, like, kept me positive and sane. Because I know there's a lot of trans people out here that are killing themselves and doing stuff like that. And I feel like unless you got somebody really in your corner that's really there to talk to you, because a lot of people don't have family. Everybody ain't fortunate like that, you know what I mean? And when you really got people in your corner, it like makes things so much more easier for you. Alright, so let's jump straight into this. Like I said, 6.5 months. Let's talk about my doctor situation. I'm changing insurance companies, possibly. There's a couple of them different on the table of options, and I'm trying to just see which one's better for me. Because the one I'm on now, they're trying to double my pay, and I'm still getting the same results. They also keep telling me that my surgery is just a necessity, like it's just a cosmetic. And I'm like, nah, man, so we don't have to do something like that. And like, my biggest fight, and I don't know if I have to write a letter to them or whatever, but I'm going to have to let them know, like, y'all can't do people like this. Like, look at it from my point of view. Let me, if it was like a stand and I could just like get on there and let them know, like, you can't sit there and tell someone after their paperwork that it's okay for them because they have the letter of recommendation from the therapist and from their doctor that it's okay for them to take hormones, and then just frontline them like that, and they starting their transition and they're getting somewhere, but that's only the beginning. There's so much more that has to go on to this. And then it's more than just that testosterone. Yes, it does a lot of things for you, but at the same time, it's like, I would like to have my surgeries, you know what I mean? And to tell someone, oh, you can take hormones, deepen your voice, change your facial structure, and get you some facial hair, and that's supposed to be enough for you. And sometimes, depending on people's genetics, you don't get facial hair, you know what I mean? Unless you take, like, Rogaine or minoxidil, whatever the things out there that can get you that facial growth. And to me, from my point of view, I feel like if I could talk to a therapist, like, it wasn't until I was talking to, if I could talk to an actual, like, insurance agent and let them know, like, you can't just, it ain't y'all that's creating these plans. Y'all just here trying to help us get to where we need to be, pay these plans or whatever the case. Y'all just the middle person. But if y'all can understand, like, the person's life and how that affects them, y'all can't just sit here and just get them to, let them know that they can have injections and pay for that, but y'all gonna say, oh, we're not paying for your surgery because it seems like it's cosmetic. Man, come on, man. You can't do somebody like that. Like, this is a life that you playing with. You feel me? And everybody's situation is different, but I honestly I have not did a GoFundMe, none of that, because I feel like I'm going to keep pushing until I can't push no more. But my insurance company just go ahead and change all of this. And if they decide that they really going to change and decide that they're gonna let me get my surgery because they found it as a gender. If they find it as a necessity, then that'll work for me. Otherwise, I'm gonna just go ahead and pay for it. I'm gonna suck it up. I'm gonna get in and work, and I'm gonna work all these hours, and I'm gonna pay for it. Yes, I'm not saying nothing's wrong with GoFundMe. I just really want to keep pushing my options out there for my insurance company to change that because they got it on the site. I'm following all the rules they asked me to follow, but when it comes to that, they just saying no. All right, on another part. Also, I'm trying to get back to that. I'm also trying to get my dental and my vision on the same plan. And I got my sisters I'm trying to get on the plan as well. So that's kind of also part of me making my decision. Mental. It's more than just sticking myself with this needle every week. You know what I mean? I mean, I could do it possibly once a month. But it's more than just that. Like, it's a constant reminder, like, damn, I am trans. You know what I mean? And I'm not where I want to be. This is just the beginning. Like I said in the beginning, I was so hyped to just get something started. And now that I'm started, I'm so hyped for the next step. Like, you know what I mean? It's mental because, like I say, Tuesdays are the days I take my shot. And on Tuesdays, I'm tired, I'm grouchy, I don't want to be bothered, I damn near don't want to get out of bed. But every time I think about it, like, this is my reason for pushing. I got my sisters to take care of. My reason for pushing is because I want to get these surgeries. Not going to work. I'm not going to make the money to tell me to be able to the money to pay whatever portion of my surgery they want me to pay. It also pays for my medicine or whatever piece, $4 or whatever they're charging me to pay for that. So, you know what I mean? Going to work is my motivation. And it's just more than, it's just a mental thing. Like, it's a constant reminder, like, dang, I'm not where I want to be yet. I'm in the middle of this, you know what I mean? And even, like, just talking to people when they be like, sir, ma'am, going into the women's bathroom. Let me tell you, going into the women's bathroom. I don't know if y'all been watching my videos, if y'all new followers, I'm going to go ahead and tell you the situation again. I was at work, walked in the bathroom, used it, came out. Older lady was going in and was like, oh my God, am I going into the right bathroom? I'm like, yeah, you're going into the right bathroom. She just kept looking at me and I'm like, look here, Ma. Like, you're going into the right bathroom. I obviously had on my work uniform, you know what I mean? I said, I'm supposed to be in that bathroom. But at the end of it all, she got in the bathroom, she used it, went back to her table and complained. Like I told the manager, I was like, because he went to the table and was like, yeah, her real name's Dominique. She's transitioning, so that's why we call her Derek. At the end of the day, like, this is what I got to say about it. If I was in there, I could have been cleaning the bathroom, doing whatever it is I needed to do for that bathroom. I do work there, so you know what I mean? Maybe I was in there picking up something or checking the stall or cleaning or whatever the case is. I wasn't in there when you were going to piss, so why was it a big deal? But you know, people are like, or whatever. Then also, I was in my other job and I was in the bathroom. The lady just started screaming. And I'm just turning around. She's like, oh my God, from the back you like a man, but from the front you like a female. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scream and offend you like that. It's like, nah, you know what I mean? I really just had to apologize. So, like, I'm sorry. And, like, when I turned around, she seen the facial hair. She could tell because I had titties, but she seen the facial. It just threw her off. And I'm just like, come on, man. Can we go ahead and get this surgery so I can not have this? So that way at least I can start going to the men's bathroom. Because I don't want to go in there and try to piss. Even though I look like a man from the back. You know what I mean? If I'm standing in there trying to piss, you know what I mean? Got my thing whipped out. Because you know what I mean? If I wouldn't, you know what I mean? The stand-up piss thing. If I'm out there and I'm pissing, they looking at me like, damn. But she got titties, you feel me? Like, I don't know which bathroom to be in. I'm in the most awkward stage of all. So it's like, you looking at me, I got an ass, fuck the ass, you know what I mean? Some guys got ass too, but I got titties, I look like a man, I sound like a man, I'm pissing like a man, and you see this penis, but you see my chest, and like, damn, this fucking hermaphrodite, you don't know what to think, you know what I mean? So I'm throwing people off, whether I'm in the men's bathroom or the female's bathroom. I'm just like, can y'all please get me to where I need to be? On that other part of the note, that's my mental thought. I got so many things going on, and then when people call my name and they saying him, they saying her, and family members and everybody else joke around about it, and I'm real cool about it, but it's like when people be really trying and they fuck up and they say Dominique or they say Derek or they say Carmelo or they call me whatever, I'm just like, I can't even get mad at y'all, like, if you call me sir. Like, one day, one of the new servers started, and he was like, man, he's like, no, he's like, sir, do you want me to set this right here? And I'm like, I can't get mad, because, you know, I'm in the in-between stage, and that's the hardest part, when you get to that stage where you're in between, and it just throws you off. As far as physical changes, like I said, you partially see my mustache. I did have facial hair. You can see my sideburns are long. I did have facial hair all right here. Barbershop. Damn. I wasn't even paying attention, and he shaved it. So, I mean, it's going back. I ain't tripping. I had a little scar right here, so you see that, but I don't know if you see my facial hair or not. I seen it a little bit in the camera. That's kind of growing in. Surgeries, like I said, they denied me twice. I ain't even got a letter of appeal, so that's how you know they really don't care about me. They ain't even trying to appeal that. They sent it to the place where they sent off the information to my insurance company. Yeah, my social media pages. Ayo Swagger. AYO_swagger. Hit me up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I don't really be on Twitter like that, but Facebook, Instagram, I think those are both the same. My name's Dominic White. You know what I mean? I'm trying to change it to Derek. I still got my legal cases. I told y'all after my legal cases, I was going to go ahead and get my name changed. She continued my court case until the 14th over something stupid. Somebody hit me. I ain't have my license. I ain't have insurance. Should have, but I didn't. She continued it. Didn't want to let it go. I paid my tickets. I'm waiting on her to just be like, look, I'm going to waive your reinstatement fees. Go get your license. Because I don't want to have no open cases when I'm sitting here trying to change my gender and change my name. And then she'd be like, you got an open case. What you trying to do? Hide? No, I'm not trying to hide. I'm just trying to change it. You know what I mean? So once they get taken care of, then we can roll into that. The cost of surgeries, there's 3 different doctors I saw. Janine Fogel, there's another one, Tucker, and there's another one. Janine was quoting me like 9. And that's if the insurance don't pay for it. One of them quoted me like 7 bands. And then the other one quoted me like 3. I chose the one that was charging me 7 because Gallagher, the one that charged me 9, she's with the doctor that I go to on a regular, my primary care physician. But it's so hard to get a hold of her. Like, even trying to, like, the one in the middle that I did choose, he sent over 2 letters, 2 different times, sent over, like, pre-certified, like, all my stuff over so my insurance company would approve it. So trying to get Janine, or trying to get Gallagher, and so many people's names, I apologize. Trying to get Gallagher to send over that information and just get her on the phone and talk to her, because Eskenazi is such a big hospital, it's so hard. So that's why I went with him for that situation. Otherwise, I probably would have went with her if it would have been a little bit easier to contact her. Yeah, the one that was $7,000, the one I chose in the middle, 6 or 7. I chose him because I did like his results, you know what I'm saying? And he was easy to contact, his office was really nice, and they got different locations, and it was just, like, really nice to get a hold of them and everything like that. And they were really nice and polite. As far as furthering that transition, or furthering the process with him, if my insurance doesn't cover it, I won't be going with him. Now, the last option, they're the cheapest. They're like $3,000. They were kind of rude, but I do want to see what their results are and at least kind of talk to them, because maybe it was rude over the phone. I just don't like nobody telling me it's not a medical necessity, it's cosmetic. Okay, shut up, do your research, and let me talk so I can educate you. I'm going to further educate you, because clearly you don't know how things can go now, you know what I mean? Some people are still stuck in the past. They weren't born in the 90s or the 80s, or maybe even the 70s. They was probably born before that, so they don't really know, you know what I mean? Technology and everything that they changed, and there's different ways to go about stuff. So that's that. But if I can, I'm all working with somebody. If I can call them, talk to them, whatever the case is, we can work something out. And if my insurance say they're not gonna cover it, I'm gonna just start taking like $200 to $300 out of a check and setting it to the side so I can get my surgery, because that's a need be. I don't even want to get the stand-up packers or whatever the case is, because I want to just go ahead, get my surgery, and then get the packer. Also, if I do get the packer, it'll be something I use at the house. Moving forward, I'm trying not to make this video long, but I'm trying to get everything into the video. As far as physical, I did tell y'all my arms are starting to get a lot hairier, my legs. I scared my sister the other day on video chat when she saw how hairy I was. It didn't make no sense. My legs are just retardedly hairy. My stomach, my back, all of that. I think I'm getting sick, man. Let's see. That's probably another reason why my voice sounds so deep, because it was deep at my parents' house, but it's really deep now. Let me see. Yeah, otherwise I would go with my 3rd surgeon. T-levels. She upped my doses last time I seen her. Like, at first I started off with a 0.5 or a 0.25 every week. Then it started off at a 0.5. So now when I see her, maybe she might go up to 0.75. I need to also talk to her and get some kind of clarification, because when I went to go get my needles, I sent my friend this time. And she normally does a lot of she's kind of like my secretary. She does a lot, or my assistant. She does a lot of things for me. She didn't know I needed 3 ml needles. She told them that. They asked her what she was using it for. She clearly wrote testosterone, and they still gave her these thin-ass needles. And they're like this small, I can barely inject myself. So I'm really about to, like, that's how close I am to, like, snapping off on them. Because I told them last time, if you give me, like, I twist off my needle off, I put my bigger one on, and I take the testosterone and I inject it into it, and then I twist my other one back on, and that's how I take my shot. But I also sterilize everything. I'm not using it to do no dope. I don't even know how to inject heroin into the needle because it's so damn thin. I don't know how to do none of that. I'm not trying to know how to do that. I don't care to do none of that. Just my testosterone, and that's it. And anyway, they gave me 1 ml needles. I like the 1 ml needles because when you push the testosterone in, it goes into my skin a lot better. But when it comes to the 3 ml, it's kind of hard to push the testosterone in them because of how thick the needle is and the syringe. It also keeps it together because the 1 ml, like, it's the little container that it's in kind of moves around a lot, if y'all understand what I'm saying. But I'm getting into that, into a lot of different situations. I'm sorry, I apologize. So yeah, they gave me the wrong needles. I wasn't able to twist off, and I ended up having to sit there for a long time trying to take my testosterone out of the needle, out of the bottle that it came in, and then trying to inject myself. Alright, so everything has its plus and minuses: physical, surgeries, pages, costs, T-levels, insurance changes. I pretty much covered everything. Like I said, my voice is deep in them. I'm happy about my transition. I wouldn't want to reverse it for nothing in the world. I'm glad for everything that's got going on. I got a crazy schedule. I would, most definitely, if I could, do a video every week and have no problem with updating you guys. Or just talking about different subjects that you guys would like me to talk about. As far as my family, everybody's okay with my transition. I can tell you almost 90% of my family is like, do not change your name to Derek. We're not calling you that. And I was like, what about Carmelo? We're not calling you that. Like at my job, they call me that. At home, they won't call me Derek. I said, y'all can go ahead. I was joking with them today. Go ahead and change my name in y'all phone to Derek. I got called Ryan, Bobby, Tom, Ted, Ryan, all of that. Nowhere in that was they saying they was going to change my name to Derek. They was like, Dominic's a unisex. I'm not changing it. I'm still changing it to Derek. Dominique could probably be somewhere in the middle with the middle name. Because I like Keyshawn. I like Carmelo. It was going to be Derek Keyshawn in my last name. Or Derek Keyshawn. And then somehow I was like, but I like Jacquees. Because Jacquees is my middle name as it is now. So I'm like, dang, how do you do Derek Keyshawn, Jacquees, Carmelo White? Like, you know what I mean? Derek Keyshawn, Carmelo. Like, well, I got Keyshawn, Carmelo. And then they want Dominique to stay in there. So what? It's going to be Derek Keyshawn, Carmelo, Dominique White? Like, that's a lot. Derek Keyshawn, Dominique, Jacquees, Carmelo. That's 3 names. Derek Keyshawn. All right, Carmelo. Dominique, Jacquees. That's doing too much. Dominique, Jacquees, Carmelo, Keyshawn. Dominique and White. Yeah, 6 names. That's not it. I gotta think of something. Keyshawn was always something that I always thought of as a kid that I wanted to change my name to. Derek is Derek. I like Derek. Derek's automatically gonna be my first name. Deryck. Change it up and change it a little different. Keyshawn, I probably might change that up a little different. Carmelo, I'm really digging Carmelo. Jacquees and Dominique, I might have to let them go because that was me previous. You know what I mean? And then it just might have to be a previous thing. If I do Damo or something like that, that might like be the 4th part. You know what I mean? Derek Keyshawn, Carmelo, Dominique White. I like Carmelo. I can't get past Carmelo. Carmelo. But I'm like, if I do Derek Keyshawn, Dominique White, or Derek Dominique Keyshawn White. I don't know. Hit me up in the box. Tell me what y'all think about it. Let me know. You know what I mean? We can link up. I mean, we can text about it, whatever. I don't know. I'm really got to get this name thing situated because I can't have all 6. I'm sticking with Keyshawn. Keyshawn and Derek are automatically going to be there. My last name's going to be there. I got that last spot. And I might throw that last. Either it's going to be Carmelo, Jacquees, or Dominique. Somewhere in there. It might be Dominique because everybody's digging it and they're not trying to let it go. But I really don't like the Dominique being next to my last name because that's my name. You know what I mean? Now. So I want to kind of throw it in the middle, but I like Keyshawn being a second name. I don't know. Like I said, this is my update to y'all. If y'all hit me up with some more stuff that I want me to talk about, I will definitely talk about it. I'm so open. I'm one of those. I'm not me. I say that because I've ran into some trans guys. I'm not going to say no names. Not even the point. I don't even remember. And they were just so rude. Like, you only want to do T because everybody else is doing it. I'm like, nah, man. I researched this. I sat down. I thought about it. I contemplated it for a couple years. I'm finally ready to start. I understand testosterone. Taking it, it's not just going to make me bulky and I'm just going to be like, woof, woof, rip like The Rock or something. No, I'm not just going to be like that. You actually got to get into the gym and work out and get there. As of now, I'm just happy for the little changes that it is doing. I understand if I want more changes. I had to write it down. Sorry, y'all, because I'll be forgetting stuff. I understand that if I want more changes, I'm going to have to work towards it, and I get that. I'm just so ready for everything to come together. I'm ready. Appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, comment. Hit me up, man. Hit that subscribe button. Don't be afraid. If you want to start doing videos, we can link up and do videos together. I'm not afraid. I'm down for that. I'm all about all trans people getting together. So hit me up, man. Peace.